Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you first time here, my name is Sean, Agent HBK from D Sweet Deals, and on this channel we do reselling, and we also do embroidery. We do heat transfer vinyl, DTF, bunch of crafts, you name it, we do it. Alright, so I want to jump on here real quick. Just to have a little discussion. We normally don't talk about the day-to-day funding of a reselling business or embroidery business, and I wanted to touch on how I run my business. So when I first started, how I ran the business was I was already paycheck to paycheck. So basically, when I started reselling, it was everything around the house. Of course, had no money. Then it was $20 per paycheck. I would run to the thrift stores and grab what I could with that $20 on half price days, get stuff for like $5, and build an inventory that way until I niched down to sneakers. And then it was pretty much whatever came into the business account, we went back out and reinvested that money into product. And when I didn't have the money, I would leverage credit. Now, I've been leveraging credit since my college years, which is not particularly a good thing. Means my money management was kind of all over the place, using money I didn't have. But yeah, that's pretty much how I did it for the past couple of years in businesses I had before selling into my reselling and embroidery business. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and do that exact strategy that I did, because back then everything was 0% APR. You can transfer your money from one card to the next. You had a whole year to pay off the balance, and if I didn't pay off the balance then, before the year is up, I would find a new card and transfer it over with the same terms. So that worked pretty well for a couple of years in my personal life and with business. They don't pretty much do that too much now, but my whole concept of that is it's a good way of building business. Well, let's rephrase. At that time, it was a good way to get my hands on money that I didn't have and leverage that to get product. So I pretty much don't do that anymore with my business. So I do have business credit, but I don't use too much of it. And saying that, I'm trying to evolve in the ways of borrowing more than what I have to run a business, because eventually you might over borrow and you get yourself jammed up. So I think about 4 years ago, I combined, about 4 or 5 years ago, I had to end up borrowing from my 401k and paid off a whole bunch of creditors, where I'm now down to one personal credit card and PayPal credit for the business. I haven't opened up no new credit cards for the business. I mainly try to stay away from that so I don't overstretch myself. But making a long story short, let's go to the Impressions Expo in Atlantic City. I can go either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I'm thinking maybe I might go for Thursday. Go down there. My dilemma is I have so much funds tied up in the business. Like, I'm like, all right, I need gas to get down there, go and get back. I need some travel funds. And our ride right now needs to go in the mechanic and find out what's causing the rattling noise on the engine. Might be the timing belt, might be the water pump. So I'm really might be risking it trying to drive this bad boy 2 hours to Atlantic City and 2 hours back, even though I still been driving it for almost a month now with it making that noise, but which I really do need to get it fixed. But things are tight right now. Things are tight. So I'm trying to hold on to every little penny. But when it comes to the Expression Expo, it'll be my first time going. And I'm telling myself I was supposed to go last year for the first time and had some money issues and I just didn't end up going. So I don't want to make the same excuse this year and not go and miss out on more business opportunities and, you know, just get into a level in the business where I'm independent of living paycheck to paycheck. So that is the whole goal. And being your own businessman or entrepreneur means you have to be willing to take risks to get to the next level. If you're not going to take risks to get to the next level, you're just going to be stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. So yeah, we're gonna push through. We're gonna drain whatever's left in the bank accounts and find enough gas to get down the show and back. And we're gonna pray that the car gets there safely and back, because most likely I'm not gonna fix this problem in the car for another 3 weeks or so, which might require another 401k loan. Mind you, I just paid that off, but life happens. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the situations of it and yeah, make the best of it. So that's pretty much what I wanted to come on there to give you guys a breakdown of what's next steps in the business and how we utilize credit, and not telling you that's the way you guys should do it. You can try it if you can find a 0% APR credit card and transfer balances back and forth, but eventually that tactic will run into some problems unless you start cash flowing. So just a little advice on this beautiful sunny day for you guys to think about. So the next video after this one should be the Impressions Expo. But until next time, guys, we will catch up. I gotta get inside and finish off my next wall art project and more online arbitrage and research to do. And time is moving very quickly. So guys, until next time, this is Sean Bajan HBK signing off.